I found 10 weird side hustles that you can start today that can make you anywhere from $100 to almost $1,000 per day. And the best part, it's doing something that you probably already do too much anyway, and that's using your phone. All these require almost no upfront cost and can be done indefinitely, so long as you have an internet connection and a pulse. Now for our first side hustle, let me ask you guys a question. Whenever you buy tickets to see your favorite artist, what is the best part of the process? That's right, waiting in line. In all seriousness, I didn't even know that this was a viable side hustle that you could do, but you could actually get paid to wait in line for other people. From waiting in line at a grocery store to waiting in line for a sports game, people will literally pay you a lot of money to do this. What I've seen is that a lot of people like to get this task during the holiday season, so during Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Black Friday. And since some people value a PS5 over someone else's life, that might not be a bad decision. The amount that people are willing to pay too is actually insane. The average order value of one job is between $41 and $103 per job. Literally, you could wait in line and make $100 just standing somewhere. Now that's some real passive income for you guys. A great thing about this side hustle too is that while you're waiting in line, you can literally do other side hustles on your phone. So you're really killing two birds with one stone here. Now before you start heading to your local Apple store and waiting in line for 3 hours outside in the freezing rain, make sure you guys have the proper documentation, paperwork, and information for the person you're waiting in line for, so you don't just wait in line for no reason. Websites where you can actually get paid to wait for someone online are websites like TaskRabbit, Run Us Raggedy, and Same Old Line Dudes. You can also answer ads on Craigslist, but I would be careful about that. Make sure you stay safe and make sure you have someone who's actually been vetted before. If you really take this side hustle seriously, you can expect to earn from $300 to almost $500 a week just waiting in lines. So I'm gonna rate this side hustle a 4 out of 10. Now for this next side hustle, it can actually be turned into a real long-term business, and there's actually people who have a complete 9 to 5 where this is their entire career. Now large companies who have really high-end clients and great employees always try to figure out a way to give back and show their appreciation. Well, most of the time. The way that most of these places actually show their appreciation is by giving you gifts. And did you know that you can get paid to actually choose out a personalized gift for that said employee or worker? Yes, the side hustle is called gift consulting, and there are literally jobs on Indeed that ask for this specific skill set. And we all know that getting a personalized gift is a lot more meaningful than someone just buying you a random Gucci bag. Well, I mean, I'll take the Gucci bag still, but if you seriously want to get into the side hustle, make sure you do a lot of research on the client you're working with so that you know their exact tastes and what they like. And just make sure you're not like Burger King and give a trusted employee who's worked for you for 27 years a Snickers bar for his anniversary. Seriously, they gave a guy who didn't miss a day of work a Snickers bar and a gift card for his 27-year anniversary. That's wild. That's insane. Gift consultants work an average about $30,000 a year, and they don't work that many hours is what I've seen online, which is about an extra $600 a week, so I give this side hustle a 6 out of 10. Okay, so for this next side hustle, this is literally doing nothing. Like, you don't even have to leave your house for this one. This one is a magical one. Since I can guarantee that pretty much all of you have a phone, I can also almost guarantee that all of you have apps on that phone. And if you have any of the larger apps like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you're constantly being watched by them every single time you do something on your phone. Let's be honest here. Now, don't start freaking out and decide to live in the woods and stay off the grid for the rest of your life. That's just the nature of social media. Information is the new currency, so honestly at this point, why not just take your piece of the pie? There are websites like Mobile Expression and Nielsen that will literally pay you for the permission to track your activity on your phone. So they'll pay you for what you're letting every other app do for free anyway. Companies assure the users that they won't actually take any of your personal information on your phone, like your contact information, photos, or voicemails. They simply use some type of data research method and only take the data from the apps you're currently using, the big apps. They basically just take that information and use it for their research. They even sometimes sell that research to other companies as well. With Mobile Expression, you can receive payment in the form of credits, and these credits allow you to redeem Amazon gift cards. You can receive 2 credits a week, they say, and 15 credits can be used to redeem a $10 gift card. Now let's be honest, I know you're probably not going to get rich by doing this. However, this is literally the most passive income I've ever seen in my life. You literally just go about your day and you're just earning money while you exist. And honestly, if you're giving all your information for free anyway, I just give it a shot. Since this side hustle isn't very lucrative, but it's completely passive, I'd give it a 3 out of 10. Alright, so I'm gonna start off this next side hustle with a confession, guys. I have a huge confession to make. I love Ratatouille. That movie hits my nostalgia so hard. And I think the best part is Anton Ego, the food critic. If you're the type of person who loves to critique people and love to give your opinion, then you might want to do something similar to what Anton Ego does in his career. And that's where this side hustle comes in. This side hustle is called mystery shopping. And that's basically when you go to businesses undercover, usually a clothing store or a restaurant, and you make a quick, easy purchase, not something too big. Once you're done, you leave and you write a report about the experience you had at that business. It's like being on Undercover Boss, except you're not the CEO, unfortunately. Websites like IntelliShop, Mystery Shopping Service, and Market Force Information will all pay you a decent chunk of money to do this. In fact, the average salary of a mystery shopper is between $24,000 and $32,000 a year. And keep in mind, this is nowhere near a full-time gig. They're doing this on the side. Now, this side hustle I love because it's a very low barrier of entry. All you need to do is know how to write a report. That's basically all I need to do. But I feel like the side hustle could take a little more of your time if you really want to delve into it. So I give the side hustle a 4 out of 10. Now, I guess the old saying is always true. One man's trash is another man's cash. That's how it goes, right? Even the most mundane and useless items around your house can be used and flipped into cash. And the one thing I guarantee a lot of you guys have is a printer or old printer you don't really use anymore. And even if that printer is collecting dust in the corner of your attic, it can still milk you out some cash if you do this specific thing. If you sell all your old ink cartridges. There's a company called Ink Recycling that will take all your old empty ink cartridges and recycle them to be used for any other plastic item that you could want or need. The best part is that you can save the planet while making some side income as well. That's because so many ink cartridges get thrown out and just cause a ton of pollution and hurt a ton of animals. So you can get some green by going green. You get it? Okay, moving on. They pay $1 per empty cartridge, and each printer takes about 6 to 12 cartridges, so you could be looking at about an extra $6 to $12 per every empty printer. And printer ink goes by really fast, so you'll be surprised at how much you go through if you constantly use it. Now, you probably won't get rich from this side hustle as well, but it can give you a couple extra dollars in your pocket, so I give the side hustle a 2 out of 10. Now, this side hustle honestly makes me want to reevaluate my life. Like, I need to figure out where I went wrong, because this is crazy. Now, making friends isn't that easy for a lot of people, let's be honest. There are plenty of people who may be socially anxious, shy, or just really introverts and don't want to take the next step into growing their social life. That's why there are people who will literally pay you to be their friend. Yes, you heard me right. They will pay you money to spend time with you and be your friend and hang out with you. You will literally be a virtual friend. Bro, where did I go wrong, bro? My boys need to start paying up because I've been hanging out with them for free. This is ridiculous. There are websites like Rent-A-Friend, Pen Pal World, and Fiverr where people are offering friendship services. With websites like Premium Chat, you can actually pay someone by the minute to be your friend. Not by the hour, by the minute. It can range from $1 a minute to up to $5 a minute, bro. Literally, that's up to $300 just to be someone's friend in 1 hour. Yo, imagine making a doctor's salary just talking to a lonely guy or lonely girl. That's crazy. And of course, you can meet them in person as well, and you'll hang out and go to the club, go to the bar, if you guys obviously agree on that. Now, the earning potential for this side hustle genuinely shocks me, so I'm gonna give this side hustle a 7 out of 10. Now, this next side hustle has 0 upfront costs as well, and I guarantee you probably have this as well if you're watching this video. Most people have it, and you always make more of it every single day without you ever controlling it. And that is hair. Yes, you can sell the hair on your head for money. It could even fetch a high price too, depending on the type of hair you have. The website Hair Salon is basically the eBay for your hair. And on it, you can browse different types of hairstyles from wavy, curly, blonde, black, whatever type of hair you have that looks good and people want, you can put up for sale. The prices can vary pretty widely as well. I've seen people sell their hair for over $1,000 a cut. And when you sell your hair, all you need to do is just wait for it to grow back. Now that is some real passive income too. All you need to do is exist and survive and make that money. Bro, that's some real passive income right there. Now on average, the hair on people's head grows about ½ an inch a month. So after a couple months, you can keep selling your hair again. So if you were to sell your hair for $1,200 1 month, and then wait 3 months for it to grow back, you can sell it again for another $1,200. So that's an extra $400 a month just selling your hair. Literally, that's all you're doing. Now, this is a really cool, unique side hustle, but it does lack scalability because your hair does take time to grow. So I give the side hustle a 4 out of 10. Now, if you guys want to get started in my favorite side hustle, which is growing faceless YouTube channels, and how I grew my faceless YouTube channel from 0 to $17,000 a month, check out my course below called the Alabre Automation. In that course, I'll take you step by step, and you get to look behind my shoulder as I take you through the YouTube video creating process. Also, if you guys want some free training, you can click the first link in the description and it'll send you to my training room where I'll teach you everything you need to know to get started. Or if you guys want some new YouTube tips and tricks, then click subscribe, click like, and check out some more of my videos.